what's up everybody? It's your boy Nappie, and welcome to the YouTube channel. On today's video, you're going to enjoy it. It's all about Africa. We're promoting Africa in a positive way. So if it's your first time being on this channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to get notifications when I post a video. And if you are returning, thank you so much for returning. Let's do this. So come in, let's go. Welcome, natural Ghana girl.
That's right. Everyone always says it in the wrong order. That natural girl Ghana, or I've heard so many combinations. Don't worry, it's natural Ghana girl. Yeah,
natural Ghana girl.
That's right.
Natural Ghana girl.
Yes, natural
All right.
Ghana girl.
You are welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right. So who is natural Ghana girl?
Me, I am. No, my name's Della. I'm Ghanaian. Both my parents are from Ghana.
All right.
I was raised in the UK, and now I live in Ghana with my family. And we've been here about 6.5 years.
6.5.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So were you coming to Ghana back and forth, or you just came 6 years ago?
Not quite. So when I was younger, my parents used to bring me like every other year. So Ghana was not like completely new to me. But then I think as I kind of got into my 20s and stuff like that, I didn't really come back to Ghana. I came occasionally, but I didn't really know much about Ghana. I'd come for like holiday and stuff. And then in 2007, I came with my husband, and like it was a big group family thing. And because my husband was born in Ghana, but he left here when he was 6. And when he left here, he didn't really know much about Ghana. So when we came in 2007, he was just like, is this Ghana? Like, in his mind, he thought Ghana was like, people starving and stuff like that. But when he came, he was like, oh my gosh, the potential. He saw the potential. So he kept harassing me. Let's go to Ghana. Let's go and live in Ghana. I was like, no, I am not going to Ghana. No. But then eventually, slowly over time, my mind's kind of like changed a bit. And I was like, okay, you know what? Let's go and let's see. Yeah, and that's how it happens, basically, yeah.
So what did you hear about Ghana that made your perception to change to come to Ghana?
I think just because I just couldn't imagine myself living here, because my experience from when I was younger coming here is there wasn't much.
All right.
There were, like the roads were dusty, and I wasn't used to that. I was very, very westernized, so I didn't really understand how I would integrate myself here, how I was gonna do. I just. Like when you're at a certain age, you're still trying to do a lot of self-discovery. Right. You're trying to find out who you are and stuff like that. And I think if I had moved at the time as early back then, it would have been really difficult for me because I'm still trying to discover who I am, let alone come to a whole other country. It would have been too much for me personally, So I was definitely not ready to take on that mantle. No way.
All right, that's amazing. So when you first touched down in Ghana, what was the feeling like?
When we moved here?
No, when you first came. That's when you moved?
No. So I came on holiday a couple of times as an adult.
Yes.
So I came for like 3 weeks and stuff like that. So I liked it, but I still wasn't thinking about moving here. No way. Even when we came on holiday in 2007, I still was not going to move. And that time I hadn't had my children and stuff. So I was like, and you hear these horror stories about the healthcare system. I'm like, how am I going to come to Ghana and have my children here? No way. People put you off. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. But then after I had 3 children, I was a bit more open to it.
All right.
And then something just hit me one day and I was like, you know what, let's just go. Let's just go. The UK is so hard as well. People think it's milk and honey, but it's not. It's really, you've got to be really strong to live there. It's not easy. So I just thought about actually what I wanted to expose my children to, and it wasn't the UK. And the UK was kind of going in a direction that I didn't like. They were exposing children to a lot of things that I didn't agree with, and so I just thought, you know what, let's go to Ghana. So that was it.
So when you first moved with your children and your husband, did you ever think otherwise than moving back to the UK?
No.
Or you just came forever?
No. Do you know what? People would put us off. So we used to tell people, to make it easier, we used to say, okay, we're just coming for 1 year, just to see how it is, and then we're going to go back. Right. But we knew we were coming for longer than that. So in my mind, I didn't have like a 1 year time frame that I was going to be here for. So I think that kind of helps, because after the 1 year was done, I was still ready to live there. But if I had said, we're only doing it for 1 year in my head, come the end of the 1 year, I'd have been like, yeah, let's go back. But I had already prepared myself mentally that we were coming to stay. And just seeing my children run around and all of that, I was just like, nah, I can't put them back. I couldn't do that. They loved it here. So
awesome. Yeah. Love it here.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about your children and education system here. You were in the UK. We're not going to compare education system.
Yeah.
But when your children came here and they started schooling here, have you seen the improvement educationally?
That's quite hard to address, actually, because actually when we came to Ghana, I was actually homeschooling my children. So before I left the UK, I was homeschooling. They went to school for a short period, and then I started homeschooling them. And because we were coming to Ghana anyway, so I just continued with the homeschooling. But I did actually put them into school. I went to school for about a year. And then obviously since COVID and stuff like that, I've just taken them out again, just because I feel like to do that kind of online learning, it's quite difficult, depending on the kind of children that you have. My children, you know, if they're going to go to school, they want to be in the environment, you know, getting in, especially my third born, he doesn't concentrate. He'll be like doing things, flying airplanes while, you know, the screen is on and all of that kind of stuff. So it wasn't working. He needed like either like a one-to-one thing to keep him focused, or he just needed something else. So we kind of like have gone back to semi-homeschooling, semi-tutor type thing.
And are they really coping with the community there here in Ghana?
Oh yeah. They absolutely love it here. I feel like the children actually have responded better than even I have. They're actually, I'm not saying that I'm not open to everybody, but children are more free, you know, they don't have like barriers up, and so they're happy, they'll play with anybody, you know, all of that. So they're just good. They've adapted so well. Yeah.
So now let's talk about yourself. Living in Ghana and a mother of 3.
4 actually. I had one in Ghana.
So we now have Ghana baby.
Yeah, we have pure.
Okay, a mother of 4.
Mm-hmm.
How has it been so far?
Do you know what? It's actually been okay. I wasn't sure like how I was gonna cope having that number of children and being here, but actually it's been really good. It's been easy because a lot of the time they can just go outside and play, and they have the space to play and stuff like that. But it's been fine. I think once you have like come up to 2 children, 3 children, after that you can do like 10 if you want. It's all the same after that. You're just count them. Child number 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of like that. You just, you know, you just become a school.
Wow. Did you have a property here before moving in?
No, we didn't.
So how did you do that?
Do you know what we did? My dad was here. My mum was in the UK. My dad was here, and he had actually rented a place at the time. Okay. So we stayed with him for like the first couple of months, the first 2 months or so. We stayed in like one room. That's all he had available. And then we rented a place. And then after that, because my mum and dad actually have built a house here, so after some time he wanted to move back to his house. And so he moved back to his house, but the land was really big. Okay. So what we did was we took a portion of that land. And that's how we managed to do what we're doing at the moment, which is building.
You're building your own home.
Yeah.
And you bought the land?
No, it was my parents' land. So the land size was so big that we were able, because they had the house and then they had the boys' quarters. Okay. And so what we did was we took a section, so we took the boys' quarters and we built on top of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how is building in Ghana?
Oh,
building from the scratch.
Gosh.
Is it expensive?
Please don't make me start crying. Oh my gosh.
You wouldn't raise funds for you to finish it.
Please, yes. No, it's really stressful. Like getting people to kind of understand the vision that you have, because you know when it's your vision, it's very difficult to put across to other people what it is that you're after and what you want. So that can be like, you really have to kind of like micromanage people and say, look, this is what I want. I don't want it that way. I want it this way. A lot of the time people say, oh, but this is not how we do it in Ghana. Right. I'm like, okay, but this is how I want it. So we kind of have that kind of debate going on. But I think once you get a good team, you're pretty much good to go. I think the other hardest thing is obviously it's capital intensive. But I just look at it like, well, actually, if I was in the UK and I was to get a mortgage, I'm going to have my mortgage for like 30 odd years. But here, if I want to build, I can build in 5 years if I can finance it. I can build in 10 years. And then the home is my own. Do you see what I mean? So I look at it like that. So even though it's capital intensive now, it won't, you know, I don't have a 30-year mortgage over my head. Once I've done it, I've done it. So...
Thank you so much, Natural Ghana. Girl, I really appreciate you for coming.
That's
and
okay.
One more advice for the people out there who want to move in Ghana, especially to the mothers.
Yes, mothers. Honestly, don't be worried about how you think your children react, because actually I have found that children are actually much more resilient and they're much more open than adults are, because they don't have the same boundaries and the same barriers that we have. So it's more likely that you're probably the one that will think, oh my gosh, will they be okay, will they be okay? But children are actually okay. They adapt to situations very, very well. So don't let that be something that stops you, because trust me, they'll teach you a thing or two. They'll be happy. Like my daughter used to run outside without shoes on. I mean, she taught me so much. She's just like at one with nature. So don't let that be a barrier for you. Don't use your children as an excuse to not come. Yeah, I mean, even if you're gonna come on holiday, see what it's like for your children, and then just make your plans from there.
Right.
Yeah.
So come for a holiday, see how it's like here, see what your children can do here before you move in. So I'm going to. No, you have a YouTube channel.
I do.
Before
see,
we go, just
he didn't want to even promote me. Do you see that? He wasn't going to. Yes, I have a new YouTube channel. It's called Natural Ghana Girl. So feel free to hit the subscribe button for me, okay? Don't be shy.
Sure. Hit the subscribe button if you have seen her for the first time.
Yes.
If you've never seen her, please go and share her videos and then share to your family and friends as well.
Yeah.
And we're going to see you on the other side. Peace out. Bye-bye.
Peace. Thank you.